know what it is. It's your man DU. It's your man DU. And this is another episode of Talking Trash. We're going to give you a little Mongo talk. We're going to give you early East Coast predictions in the NBA and a song of the day. And I'm out. So, let's get into some Talking Trash.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Talking Trash. Yeah, listen to how regular men talk about sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing, MMA. We're gonna cover it all. So get ready, cause we're about to talk some trash.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yo, I'm with it today. I am with it today. Hey, I do what I want. I do what I like. Now today I'm on the mic. Oh, don't let me get this start rhyming. Hold up. This is your man, the Black Father, your man D.U. Of course, like I said, we're gonna get into a little Mongo talk. And if anybody know what Mongo talk is, Mongo, that term was introduced to me because I'm a former sanitation worker. And Mongo was just like jewels, like stuff that people used to throw out, right? That we used to pick up. So it's like how they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So like with Mongo talk, I'm gonna try to give you some stories and give you some jewels in the process. But with this Mongo talk, I just want to talk about the Knicks being the NBA champions. I had to settle in. To the Knicks being the champs. We're talking about a 53-year drought. A 53-year drought. I'm talking about me being an avid fan, a fanatic, wearing my Knick t-shirts, my Knick hats, and walking into places and people telling me, yo, you need to take that off. You need to take that off because the Knicks are trash. You need to take that off. They'll never be good. You need to take that off because James Dolan is the worst owner in all of sports. You need to take that off because they're the laughing stock of the NBA. And at one point, I thought the Clippers was the laughing stock. But at a certain point, the Knicks did become the laughing stock of the NBA. And I was still a fan. I'm going to tell you how serious it is, or serious it was. I used to have my battery-powered radio because I used to work nights on a garbage truck. And I used to listen to the Knicks game night after night, loss after loss. Sometimes exciting because, hey, thank God for a period of time for Gus Johnson. All respect due to Mike Breen. But Gus Johnson, when the Knicks were terrible, still made the game sound exciting. When they were terrible. And that's during those years when they had Jamal Crawford, Stephon Marbury, uh, Eddie Curry, Nate Robinson. Knicks was bad. Jared Jeffries. Knicks was bad. Lance Thomas. Knicks was bad. But yo, any sign of hope, any sign of a good game that night, Gus Johnson used to make sure that the fan had a good experience on that radio broadcast. And then what was so crazy about it, it was like 4 or 5, like the shift I was working on, it was like 4 or 5 of us that were in different trucks that had our own radios, and we used to listen to the Knicks take L after L after L after L every night. And we used to call each other like on the phone. Because what we were doing, if people don't know, we would pick up garbage in New York and we would dump it in Jersey. And it's a thing that we called relays. So while we was doing relays, we did basically like 3 relays a night. Pick up a truck, take it to Jersey, dump it, bring it back, take another truck, take it to Jersey, dump it, etc. So the other guys that was on the shift with Knicks fans as well. And they used to call me like, yo, man, this team, man, when is this team gonna get good? And we went through that, man. Oh, man. We went through that for like, man, a good 16 plus years. Caught a little ray of hope when Carmelo Anthony got traded to the New York Knicks, and they had like 2 good seasons. But they really didn't win anything when Carmelo was here. We got great performances from Carmelo, of course. When Amari Stoudemire came, we got great performances from Amari Stoudemire, of course. But they didn't win. And now that I'm retired, I am happily retired. I can sit or walk in any restaurant in any part of the world or country and say, the New York Knicks are the NBA champs. You talking about a man who's been a fan of the Knicks since a kid. We talking about Toby Knight days. We talking about Glenn Gondrezick days. We talking about Michael Ray Richardson and Ray Williams days. We talking about Marvin Webster days. Bill Cartwright, Patrick Ewing, John Starks. Yo, I know some people, when the Knicks won, they cried. They cried. And me, I don't consider myself a super emotional dude. Wasn't no crying over basketball for me. But somewhere inside of me, I had to just relax for 2 months and let it settle in. And let it settle in. So I can say, yo, or a month and a half, I said 2 months, month and a half, or whatever. Let it settle in so I can say, yo, the Knicks are the NBA champs. The Knicks are the NBA champs. And now I get to see. I get to see what they mean when they say, yo, it's different when you win an NBA championship in New York. I see it. Them boys that was part of that NBA championship team will always be good money in New York. I see why Clyde Frazier had his own sneaker, able to be on broadcast at MSG, able to have his own restaurant. He solidified in New York. Bill Bradley solidified in New York. God rest his soul, Dave DeBusschere solidified in New York. Willis Reed, God rest his soul, solidified in New York. Yo, this is my Mongo talk right now. I remember coming up, salute to my man Brian McNeil. When we was kids, we used to play basketball together. I was Michael Ray Richardson minus the coke, and he was Ray Williams. Yo, the Knicks are the NBA champs. To all my Knick fans and non-Knick fans, for all that trash you talked, non-Knick fans, let that settle in. Parade was crazy. Nah, I didn't go to parade. I used to say when I was a younger man, yo, I'm gonna go to the parade. But right now, my life is all about comfort. I don't want to be standing around all day long. I watch it from the comfort of my home and enjoy it. Maybe I'll go to Madison Square Garden next season, catch a couple of games. Maybe go out of town, catch a couple of games. But my life is all about comfort now. Doing what I want, when I want to do it. I worked hard enough to do that. But I'm able to say at this point, which I never thought would happen, that the Knicks are the NBA champs. For real, for real. For real, for real. The Knicks are the NBA champs. But and with that being said, we know like and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna talk trash the rest of the year now. It didn't settle in now. It's settling in. I'm gonna talk trash the rest of the year. There's nothing. There is nothing anybody can say to me about the Knicks right now. Nothing. Save your breath. And I'm gonna keep it a buck for the naysayers, or if you approach me with some negative talk about the Knicks, I'm going to laugh in your face. I am going to laugh in your face. And I will not respond. because the Knicks are the NBA champs. But with that being said, we all know the recent transactions. One of the biggest ones is with LeBron James. And for a minute, I was talking to my friend about this. I thought I thought LeBron James was considering going to the Knicks. And why? I saw Rich Paul say, um, if the Knicks hadn't won the championship, he said this to Max Kellerman, if the Knicks hadn't won the championship, LeBron would be a Knick. And so I thought to myself, why would that change? Why would that change? Win or don't win? Why would it change? And it was just taking so long, and I was considering the relationship that LeBron had with Leon Rose in World Wide West. But LeBron winds up going to the 76ers. So what? So what? And with that, it got me thinking about to make some early East Coast predictions for the NBA as far as the top 10 going into the playoffs. I got the Knicks at number 1. I got the Knicks being first in the East Coast, going number 1 with the best record in the East. Why? Because I feel like after they played Atlanta, the Atlanta series, the 2026-27 season kicked in for them. That was their 2026-27 season, and it's just going to be a hangover when the season officially starts. We have yet to see the Knicks' best basketball. You think we saw it in the playoffs? Wait till this season starts. Detroit, I got at number 2. Contrary to what other people believe, I think they're going to hurt a little bit losing Beef Stew, which is Isaiah Stewart, and Tobias Harris. But Cade Cunningham is so nice. I still got them at number 2. Sixers. You can't front. You can't front on that starting 5. Embiid, LeBron, Jaylen Brown, VJ Eshcombe, Tyrese Maxey. 4 All-Stars. VJ Eshcombe will be an All-Star soon. That's a devastating starting 5. And they got, and if you ask me, they're going to have a solid 8. A solid 8. They got that kid, Dean Wade. They got that kid from Portland. I know his first name is Anthony. Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons. And then they just picked up Contavious Caldwell-Pope. I got Cleveland, number 4. I got Atlanta, number 5. I got Miami. They got Giannis down there with Bam Adebayo. At number 6. And then the play-ins. Orlando, number 7. Orlando, they just suspect to me. Boston, I think Boston's going to drop tremendously. They're going to miss the heck out of Jaylen Brown. So what, Mitch is in Boston. Mitch is not giving you no more than 6 points a game. All right? Boston at number 8. The Raptors, I don't believe in them. Number 9. And the Wizards is going to step up at number 10. That's the East Coast predictions. But remember, I said the Knicks are going to be #1. You can book it. And before I'm out of here, I'm going to tell you my song of the day. It's called I'm Feeling Good by Mr. G and OC Chris. I'm feeling good today. That's my song of the day. Why? Because the Knicks are the NBA champs. Yo, this your man DU, and this is another episode of Talking Trash, and I'm gone. Y'all be good.